A song of ascent. I never knew what that meant until recently I was reading Psalm 120 and I came across a subtitle called A Song of Ascent. And so I looked into, well, what's a song of ascent? A song of ascent essentially means it's a song about approaching God. As people were literally approaching, they were going to Jerusalem, they were visiting the temple, they were celebrating these festivals or feasts or the Day of Atonement or other sacrifices. And so they would go literally to Jerusalem to do those things, to celebrate and approach God. And so I thought about, well, today, do we approach God? Well, there's many people who really do approach God, the God of the Bible, and then there's other people who approach their God, the God of some other belief system. And people are looking and trying to find God. There's also others who maybe just don't care. Maybe they don't like God for whatever reasons and situations or experiences that they've had. Well, my hope today is that you will join me, because I think approaching God will help us as we read these Psalms to have a clearer picture of who God is. Help us understand what God's about. So will you join me? Will you join me starting February 8th in a 15-day reading challenge? It's 15 Psalms, one Psalm every day, and we will read that together. I will post a video about what I read. I will also ask one question at the end, and I'll share a link to a song that I just think is a blessing to sing a song together or just listen to it. And then hopefully through our time of reading, we will be able to comment below the video, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you find this, that you will comment below and talk about what you see in the psalm, what God is showing you about Him. I think there's a great encouragement that comes from the collaboration of all eyes reading the same chapter together and hearing from God. God's going to show us some amazing things. He's going to reveal Himself to each one of us, and I'm excited to see what God's going to do, how He's going to do that, what that means for you. And so please share below as we do this. But will you join me? That's the big question. I hope you answer yes. If you say no, that's okay. There's no pressure. There's no police coming after you or anything like that. But I just want to encourage you. If you think you're saying no, just think about it. To ask yourself, should I? 15 days, it might only take me 5 minutes a day, maybe, might even be less to read. Will you take out that time? And I hope you do, because I know through reading God's Word, God's going to show us a greater, bigger picture of who He is. And so please join me.